Okay, so first YouTube video, and what I'm coming out here for, aside from my cute little woodland creatures that I have, yeah, I have been promising to make the YouTube videos starting for a while, and so now I'm starting. What my YouTube channel is going to start being is, it's going to be motivational. It's going to be explaining a lot of different things, because there's a lot of heat and questions going with, let me be blunt, okay, spiritualism, religion, supernatural, just different things in general. And I want to break a lot of stigmatisms. I want to help teach, because it's something I'm passionate about. And then I also want to break a lot of stigmatisms based on styles and how people just, see people. Like, looking at me, they think I'm just, a normal average person, and then they hear me, and then they see my jewelry, and then they're just like, but how you present yourself, you don't match. And I'm like, I really don't care. You don't have to dress a certain way. You don't have to look a certain way. Be who you are, accept who you are, and quit trying to live by certain stigmatisms, because I'm sick of the hype. I'm sick of all these little labels, because, like, a person I'm following on YouTube that's a lot younger than me is an inspiration. I adore them. There's actually two of them. I adore them. They're both younger than me. One's a male, one's a female. And there's some other ones that are younger than me, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it's about time that someone of my age steps out and starts talking, because it is a headache. Because a lot of younger people, they're getting thrown with labels, and they're getting thrown with, oh, you have to dress this way to be this way, you have to, talk this way to be this way, you have to watch this to be this way, you have to listen to this to be this way, you have to hang out with these people to be this way. And being where I live, which is aka America, or the US, and being my nationality, which is Cherokee, Blackfoot, Irish, Leprechaun, Scottish, Dutch. Been told I have French, les compétents. Oui, oui, ma chérie. Somewhere in there, maybe Dutch. No, I already said Dutch. German, Czech, or something like that. Even told I have, African spear chunker, bullet chunker in there somewhere, Jew, something or another. But the most important part is, I live somewhere where founding people came in and stole a country that wasn't their own. And the people that originally dominated here were Asian people and Native American people that then became slaves, and then they brought other slaves here, and yeah, look where we are now. Not a very happy culture. Which, therein, the video just got messed up because I had an ant on my arm, but we're still going to record, because I'm a perfectionist, but for the sake of humor, I'm still going to go ahead and go. But yeah, there's just a whole bunch of hypocrisy. There's a lot of things that I think the government doesn't want to let out. Yes, I watch Ancient Aliens. Good show. Check it out. Not just that. There's just a lot of things that I feel in my bones. And there's a lot of things that I see in visions. And not only did my mom get told that I was going to be a strong clairvoyant when I when I was a baby, because the way I was born on a full moon, which was on Saturday, November the 14th. I was supposed to have been born on Friday, November the 13th, but I was born on a full moon. I had a kind of like a silvery, shiny film over me, and they called it a veil that was on me. So they said I was going to be a very powerful clairvoyant psychic. I do have very strong visions and different type of things. Now I know what a lot of people are going to say. Are you an atheist? Are you agnostic? I believe in there's higher powers, more than one. Other people are like, well, you know, my God is bigger than yours. Plural, you know, they say because they have one, so theirs is better than mine. No, that ain't it. Yours was created by a man. Okay, honey? So you're following sheep. You're following a herd. You're following something that was created by a group that wanted to control you because y'all are not very smart. You are needing to be controlled. Y'all are needed to have a slavery collar on your neck, and my neighbors have dogs, but it doesn't bother me. But needlessly to say, y'all need to be enslaved. You need someone to tell you how to live your life. You don't know how to do right from wrong. You clearly do not know how to do things for yourself. And I'm not saying this loosely, I'm saying this boldly. I'm not being evil, I am being blunt. And I'm saying this for the rest of us that know how to live right from wrong, that we don't need someone telling us daily that, hey, don't put your finger in an electrical socket. It's going to shock the crap out of you. We know how. We understand that. Oh yeah, don't go stab this person. You know, that's wrong. Clearly. You know, there's just certain things that it's like these people are so idiotic that they need someone to tell them how to live their life, that they're so numb, that they're so absent-minded, that they are born without a spirit, that they have to have someone tell them and dictate to them absolutely everything that they need in life, that they cannot find it on their own, that they don't know how to live a life without someone telling them, oh, you have to be this way, you have to live your life this way, you have to wipe your twat this way, because if you don't wipe it this way, it will not be clean. Get a clue. You wipe it upwards. You don't wipe it side to side, you just wipe it up. Straight point, okay? It's a headache living in a world that doesn't feel like it's your own. I feel very alien to this world, and people like ourselves, we always feel alien, and to be honest, I think we really are alien here. And I think, to be honest, Ancient Aliens gets it right. We are, because we are from a sentient being that maybe it'll come. Because honestly, my main goal with this is I want to open minds. I don't want to start a war. If people want to believe what they want to believe, that's fine. I just want them to understand, if you don't want people ridicule, I know how to speak. If you don't want people to ridicule you, have the same in return. You're able to believe the way you want to believe. Quit trying to make the world be like you. You know, I was born and raised, which I say this on Facebook, but I told them, because we also, my mom and myself, we have a group on Facebook. So I told everybody on the group that I was starting this YouTube channel, and I was going to start explaining. So I'm going to go through different training. I'm going to show how to use pendulums, tarot cards, different things like that. I'm going to go through different things, and if there's questions asked, you know, explain this, explain that, I'm going to go through it, because it's going to be a teaching channel. Also, I'm going to have fun. It's not just going to be all serious Tabitha, or aka Flames, but it's also going to be enlightening. I'm going to break different things down. I might rant, I might rave, but all in all, I want to educate, because I'm sick of just everybody hearing only one side. The world is not made to be in one image, and being that I was raised in a Christian Baptist church, independent, fundamental Christian Baptist home, and they themselves, you know, even in the Bible, you know, how they go about is, you know, they're supposed to be the most hated. They're supposed to be not, you know, uplifted. They're not supposed to be on the winning side. They're supposed to be the booed and the hated. Honestly, there's more of them than of anything else. So it doesn't seem right. So honestly, if anybody is the bad guys here, it's actually them. And my bunny rabbit is making a whole bunch of noise. I got a whole herd of bunny rabbits, and I'm obsessed with them. They're so freaking cute. You can totally tell I'm a witch. I got a whole herd of different critters out here. Anyway, it just irritates me, because different things I've debunked about religion, and I've questioned them, and they have no straight answer. They're just like dogs chasing their own tails. And that's one reason why I finally said, you know what, I'm going to make this channel. Yeah, I've had this channel. I'm just starting to upload videos on here. And long as Big Brother YouTube, Big Sister YouTube doesn't decide to electroshock me, I hope that'll be fine. But yeah. So that's the main thing, the main goal. And just understand that do not bring no hate here. I will not put up with it. I'm not going to argue with you. I will delete. I will block. Because I have put up with enough of negativity, enough of hate. I have been not only psychologically, mentally, physically, spiritually abused by Christians. I've been put in a Christian home because my grandma was trying to look like, you know, she was this good Christian soldier. I don't have top teeth, you know, because I'm trying to prove a point against cigarettes. So, and I haven't had top teeth in a while, and I haven't smoked cigarettes in a while. So I'm just trying to help I'm trying to be an advocate against non-smoking. So don't smoke cigarettes. Soldier. She was trying to be a soldier for Christ and trying to be like Jesus Christ's wife. So she literally tried to make it seem like her whole entire family was these hellbound heathens, and I was literally the punching bag for the broad. So I literally had gone through so much abuse with this biatch, and I literally don't understand how anybody, which everybody knew what I was going through, to be honest. I don't understand why no one ever didn't step in sooner and, you know, didn't want to help, but they didn't. But yeah, that's why I'm being very determined about this. But I'm going to let y'all go, and I'm going to